Alright guys, we're doing a quick video today regarding a couple of mass transit changes for the Queens Bus Network redesign along with Long Island Railroad and New Jersey Transit. So, yep, like I figured. Across the street over there at 202nd Street, and then right over here at the 202nd Street bus stop, they have acknowledged that this bus stop will be eliminated on June 29th. So here it is, Q13. Here it is, Q12. So they're reminding everybody to use the bus stop further down by McDonald's, 204th Street, or going down to Francis Lewis Boulevard. Now, this used to be a busy bus stop because La Mescala used to be here, but for the past couple of months, La Mescala's been closed, and we have no idea where they're going. So now we're gonna make our way over to Franny Lou, and I'm already seeing across the street that they have acknowledged the QM3 bus is going to be eliminated starting June 29th. Today is May 12th. So I figured we're also gonna go around the corner where PC Richard and Son is and take a look to see if there's any changes. Obviously, I'm not getting on board because when I get to Manhattan later, I'm gonna need the M34. Actually, no, right, I'm not taking the bus. Right. Probably gonna walk later. Probably catch the subway in Manhattan later on. So let's just go over to Franny Lou, take a look to see the acknowledgement. I saw it right when, it will happen. So this is what they put right here. Q12 will be rerouted to stay on Northern Boulevard between 165th Street and Flushing and will still stop here. For service to Stanford Avenue, please take the Q13 bus. Q13, yes. Between Sanford Avenue and Flushing will be discontinued and replaced by the Q12. The Q13 will make limited stops on Northern Boulevard and all trips. For local stops, transferred to the brand new rerouted Q12. Now, this is the important thing I want to acknowledge. QM3 Express Bus. Basically, the MTA is not telling you that they're cutting the route because they claim that there's 75 daily riders who use the bus. Now, for the people who live in these apartment buildings, right, around this area, you mean to tell me you're gonna inconvenience them and not give them a bus option? An express bus option that gets them directly into Manhattan. So the MTA is basically doing deja vu like they did with the Q79 bus. Well, sorry about the language in that guy, but basically, that's what the MTA is saying. They're saying, we're not gonna give you an express bus option. And I wanna see if they put anything for the Q76. No, they have not. So how come they have not done anything to the Q76 yet? Because remember, Q76 is not going to be going along 20th Avenue. So remember, it's going on 14th Avenue. All right, so keep that in mind as this bus network redesign continues. I'm going to walk up further and see if they're putting any notices up here on Francis Lewis as I'm on my way to catch my train here, train 329, to get me into Manhattan right now. So we're gonna wait to cross over here and then figure this whole situation out, if there's any notices being put up. But yeah, I mean, there's uncertainty, guys. They're telling us June 29th along Northern Boulevard, but what about Francis Lewis? See, we're basically getting ignored here. All right, we're now crossing and we're gonna see if there's any notices regarding the bus stop getting eliminated. right, let's see. All right, like I figured, still no notification letting everybody know that there's changes. I mean, really, MTA, you can work on Northern Boulevard, but yet you're not working on Francis Lewis yet. Like, care to explain the procrastination and giving this community anxiety, knowing that, again, you're claiming things start on the 29th next month, and yet you're not telling us if or when the 76 is going to get rerouted from 20th Avenue on the 14th. So I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. So that'll conclude this part. Seeing across the street, they haven't done anything over there either. So yeah, guys, I mean, the MTA's just procrastinating on this bus network redesign. It's just, ugh. All right, so next up, we're going to discuss the changes beginning on the Port Washington branch, especially involving my station here at Auburndale a week from today on Monday, May 19th. All right, so it looks like they're working on the elevator, so that's good news. So better let those guys do their work.
You want to go up? You can go up there.
I got to go over there. You have to looking for the schedules. That's why. So I'll pay on board the train. I have 5 singles. I don't know if the conductor will come right away. So it looks like we do not have our schedules unless we take a look up here. Hopefully they're still kept this. Okay, there we go. So guys, I want to mention a week from today, Monday, May 19th, we will not be getting half-hourly service here at Auburndale. That is because the Amtrak project is scheduled to begin on the 23rd that week. So it's going to limit access to the amount of track space that's available at Harold Interlocking. So basically, until September, we're only going to go back to the status quo here. Yep. So basically, they're saying that our elevator here at Auburndale is not going to be back until September, which will be an interesting coincidence, knowing that that'll welcome back the Grand Central service that we're supposed to get every hour here on the off-peak. So basically, it's only going to be off-peak, guys. That's my point. So off-peak beginning, again, a week from this Monday, May 19th. So I wanted to make that short and sweet. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to wait here. And I hope that I can get to the part of this train that I'm going to need. Because if I go here, then that will guarantee me access to 7th Avenue. So I'm trying to exit at 7th to access 34th Street. So, all right, guys. Right, because we're supposed to talk about New Jersey Transit. That's why I need to get over here. Because we are going to discuss the upcoming strike that's going to begin on Friday. Without further ado, we'll have a quick discussion at New York Penn regarding the potential New Jersey Transit strike that's supposed to begin on Friday, the 16th. Okay, we're here at New York Penn Station to talk about the upcoming New Jersey Transit strike that is supposed to begin this Friday, May 16th. Now, if you're not aware of the news that is happening, the news goes as follows. The engineers, along with the conductors, are demanding a pay raise. And they are complaining that Long Island Railroad engineers, along with the conductors, get paid more over the East River than New Jersey Transit employees do. Now, this is despite the fact that New Jersey Transit was named the best transit agency to work for in the United States. So, basically today is May 12th. The only change we know that is happening with NJT as of today, if you are a Pascack Valley or a Maine Bergen Port Service Line customer, The good news is the MTA has confirmed that they are cross-honoring Hudson and Harlem Line tickets. So if you're a Pascack Valley or a Main Bergen Port Jervis Line customer, you're going to get cross-honored. What concerns me the most as we go into the strike is two things that are going to happen. The first thing that obviously concerns me is the fact that there's going to be no North Jersey coastline service at all Memorial Day weekend. So meaning, if my friend who lives in Red Bank wants to take the train to New York, she can't, which is a big problem. The other issue is the other people that will want to go down to the shore. I know this weekend the weather's not looking great, and we hope the weather will be better for Memorial Day. But you're going to have a lot of people who are going to be disappointed that they're not going to have train service to the Jersey Shore for Memorial Day weekend. There are concerts happening on the shore coming up on Memorial Day weekend. So no train service means a bummed out population that will have the beginning of their summer ruined and devastated. The other issue is the Meadowlands shuttle. The only good thing is New Jersey Transit has confirmed that for the Meadowlands, for service to the Shakira concert this Friday, the following week with Beyonce, and the following week going into June with the weekend at MetLife Stadium, New Jersey Transit has confirmed that there will be buses available. Well, I hate to inform all of you that I did not expect this, or maybe it should have been expected, given the fact that it was an on-the-fly clip inside New York Penn that I was recording. But I got this alert from all New Jersey Transit Twitter channels that sent me this. There's also not going to be any bus service for the Shakira concert taking place also on Thursday. I only thought it was Friday. Nope. So yes, New Jersey Transit decided to pull a full 180. And guess what? It'll only get worse given that Beyonce is performing the following week, and then the first weekend in June, the weekend is supposed to be performing at MetLife. What will also concern me is the fact that I've heard from the Muncie bus line this Friday, there are no tickets available for the buses going to Muncie. You know who uses that bus line, folks? People who rely on the Pascack Valley line. So it is a concern and a thought that New Jersey Transit, all these trains that are on the board right now are not going to be running on Friday. So plan ahead. Take this seriously, because the media is making a big deal about this. So make sure you save the date. May 16th will begin the strike. Now, as I'm recording this video, and I'm going to wrap this up here, today, a federal mediator is meeting with New Jersey Transit, along with the union that represents the engineers and the conductors. They're going to be meeting in Washington today. And I am hopeful that a strike can be averted. But it's most likely that this Friday, May 16th, New Jersey Transit engineers and conductors are going to go on strike. The last time that this strike happened was in 1983. And that strike lasted a month. And this is very interesting how this is happening during an election year. I find it to be a very weird coincidence that New Jersey is electing a new governor and this is happening during that circumstance. So that's where I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to be honest with you guys. For my personal sake, I'm going to stand with the union that represents the engineers and the conductors. You know I'm a pro-union guy. You know 2 years ago, I was heavily involved with the Writers Guild strike. I was behind SAG-AFTRA 2 years ago. And if it means I'm going to be behind New Jersey Transit, I'll focally support their strike if their demands for competitive wages are not met. The good news is at least there's no AI threatening their jobs, but this is a different circumstance. So that's going to wrap up my thoughts here at New York Penn. I really hope a strike can be averted, but if New Jersey Transit's going to play politics and not give the engineers and their conductors the fair wages that they deserve, given that their wages have not been met since Biden caused the inflation mess that we're already in, and now with Trump's tariffs coming into effect, then I don't know what to say. So the other call of action we're going to do today is see if we do have the MetroCard vending machines being phased out at a couple of subway stations here. Now the bad news is I only still have my MetroCard. So a couple Omni machines are here at the 7th Avenue and 34th Street 123 station. And I think down there, I did see a couple of MetroCard vending machines. So let's see if they are working. Because at the end of this month, the MTA is going to stop selling MetroCards at Long Island Railroad ticket vending booths. So they're all going to be Omni machines. So here we go. I mean, they are here, which is a good sign. So yes, that is the good news. Still have some MetroCard vending machines working. So I'm going to keep looking and observing where I go throughout the system today. All right, we're now here at the 456 area at Grand Central. And as of now, we have 2 Omni machines right here. We still have 2 MetroCard vending machines, but guess what? No bills are accepted at this time for this machine. And for this machine right here, they are not taking any single rides. So meaning there's only one machine here at Grand Central that is only allowing cash, which is ridiculous. And I was gonna put 145 back. So let's see if I can get it through here. Once this lady is done. So look at that, guys. Only one machine here at Grand Central, and at least I was able to put 145 back. Yep. 2 other Omni machines are right here. And look at that. One machine's not even in service. Okay. They put these here now at Flushing Main Street. But yet when I was at Grand Central, they didn't have these. Like, I could still get pushed onto the tracks if I wasn't paying attention. This is the way the MTA likes to waste our money, huh? I mean, just look at this. Unbelievable. Still vulnerabilities where anybody could get pushed onto the tracks. All right, so there is one machine here. And I think probably on the other side, that's where the Omni machine is. But on the main concourse where I know where everything is, that's where they probably have a majority of the vending machines for the MetroCards left. So let's go find them. All right, so this is the main area of Main Street. And again, normally I don't do this type of surveillance, but again, given that they're phasing out the MetroCard, I wanted to document the last of the MetroCard machines, which if there was a way I could have documented the last of the tokens being dispensed a long time ago, then I would have documented that too. But anyhow, so it looks like we have 2 machines right now that are doing MetroCards, which is good. The bad news is, again, one machine's not taking bills, but the other one is. So at least the good news is you do have, just like when we were at Grand Central earlier, we were noticing that it was status quo over there. Now I would like to take a trip over to Jamaica 179th Street, which probably in June I will do that. So look at that. I mean, look at this. So we're just gonna take a look here. So it looks like both these machines are taking cash, which is good. But look at this. We have an Omni machine down. Oh boy. So I think over there's only one Omni machine being taken in. So probably what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to remove these MetroCard machines probably by the end of this year, because everybody by 2026 is supposed to be transitioning over to Omni. But the only issue is, again, the reason why you have people that are putting money onto their Metro cards, remember, you have Nice Bus here. The N20G goes to Great Neck. And then remember, you still have the free transfer rule with Nice Bus. So, just wanted to show you that for a second, guys. So anyhow, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Special Monday Mass Transit update. Oh man, let me tell you, it is so crowded here today. I saw it earlier when I was on my train. At least the good news is train 354 is coming. So I was on train 329 earlier. I will mention that, again, it was crowded. Look how crowded this is today. Thank goodness I'm getting out of here, getting on the train back to Auburndale. So I'm in no mood to take the bus. Not wasting another Metro card trip when I'm gonna need it tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. And until the next one, please take care.